Good morning, my friends. Happy Thursday. It is Thursday, August 15th, 2024, and we are here with Galaxy Too Far. Now, I know Sins of a Solar Empire 2 dropped on Steam just now. As I'm recording this, I just got the email. But I have pinged Stardock twice about getting a key. Sorry, twice. This is an insult. And they haven't sent me one. So hopefully they will send me one. Hopefully they will send me a key to cover the game. But until then, we have another space-ish. The Steam page said this goes into space. That's why I'm playing it. Galaxy Too Far. I hope it goes into space and doesn't deal with just one planet, but I guess we'll find out. This also drops today. This one. It's behind me here, but it says version 1.0.0 right in the corner down here. But it's behind like my stupid face. So this is going on far enough. Hey Sam. So let's give it a shot. I think tutorial is active. Okay. Go. Tutorial. Where's the tutorial? Hello? Ooh, you can zoom in pretty far. Neat. Alright, so we have a planet. Wait. Oh. Use your mouse wheel to move closer to the planet's surface. There's a... Oh. Okay, it's very hard to see, but it says game pause right up here in the corner behind my little banner here. It's easy to miss. Alright, next. Green fields suitable for biomass harvesting. Cold regions, low temperature. Deserts covered with the hot sun. Deep ocean, plenty of biomass materials. Alright, so I guess we need a biomass thing. Alright. Next. Nest is the heart of your future base and can build it only once. Just anywhere above sea level. Alright, we should place it somewhere with lots of greenery, huh? Right there. Contains enough drones to build your first production lines. Okay. Let's build your first mining system. We already have a few ready constructs in place from the very beginning. We do? I guess these things. Resource spots are highlighted with colors. Oh. Okay. Find the closest spot to the nest with a green color. We don't... There are no other nests. Are these nests? No, these are beacons. There are no nests, so I guess I have to build one? Yeah, I'm looking forward to having the Starcom dev back on as well. Okay, so we gotta build this near green stuff. So that's greenish, right? That's green. Right? That's pretty green right there. That's pretty green. This is pretty green right here. I guess we'll put our nest there. Wait, can we build more than one? And a nest is already placed. Alright, so now we've built a nest. So wait. Project Arrow, basic logistic building. Pipeline junction project. Okay. Queue input for materials. Production queue. Doesn't look like we can. Oh. Okay, so. Okay. Oh, we already have. We already. All right, hang on. We already have it. We can already build a mining station, I guess. Okay, so we'll start mining this green stuff. Too close to another mining system. No underground. Okay. I guess. So now we've built a mining rig, a mining station. You also have to forgive me. I'm pretty tired, and because I'm fasting for some tests this morning, I have not had any caffeine. Just water for the last 20 hours, 8, 10 hours. Okay. So I built a mining station. If a mining system is covered by a logistic web, it will start at work automatically, consuming lots of energy. So I guess maybe we need to build an energy building. Wind production. So it looks like the only production building we can build is a wind production building. Is it getting enough power? It might not be getting enough power. Why? Okay, so. Alright. Now you're getting enough power? Huh. I also hope I pass my tests. So, wait. Getting no power? Is that, I'm very confused here. Cookbook. Okay, hang on. So. Okay, if a mining. Okay, so I built out a thing. It's connected to this thing, I believe. It's not getting any power? Oh, I have no drones. Okay, hang on. Can I build Red's logistic web? Okay, I guess we'll do that, I suppose. So that has power. That doesn't have power. But that has power. Okay, so now we've built a factory. Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. I don't know. So hang on. User spots are highlighted with the colors. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. My system's GPT. You can't build mining systems close to each other. Blah. Seismic activity. Okay. Next, I guess. Make building ready work. Right. To make building ready to work, it must be connected to the next logistic. If a building is too far from the nest, we can expand. I mean, I don't think it's too far from the nest. I don't know why it's not. It was doing something, and now it's not doing nothing. Visual representations. I mean, visual. So how do I see the? Oh, okay. So wait, why isn't this connected to this? I thought it was connected. It's right next to it. It's like right there. Why aren't they connected? Okay, hang on. So I built this thing to hopefully connect everything. But why isn't this connected to this? Or this connected to... So I thought when I put this down, it was connected to this. I thought it was. There's apparently... Okay. Maybe I need one of these? Try that, I guess. They were connected. Junction. I mean, these are the things this thing is producing. Iridium and rhodium. And so... here's a junction to hopefully take iridium and rhodium. All right, let's just keep going with the tutorial because I feel like I'm probably missing something. Place the primary purpose factory somewhere nearby the mining system. Wait, the what? The what factory? Primary purpose factory? Oh, okay. All right, so we've done that. All right, so it's near the mining system now. This type of factory is used to process raw materials right from the mining system. Select the recipe for iridium processing. Huh? Uh... Okay, wait. Okay, hang on. We're gonna start from the beginning because I think I fucked this up. Try that tutorial. I got ahead of myself, so yes. Let's see. The tutorial is on. Okay. Okay. Let's try this again. I fucked up last time. Next. Next. Huh? Okay. 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 So first, I guess we have to make a nest. Okay. I just want to find a good place for it. Hey, Mozgrom. Good morning. Or afternoon, wherever it is where you are. It's probably afternoon where you are. Good green place. Not the place from Mad Max, a place with lots of little green dots. I saw one place somewhere that had a lot of little green dots. What was that? Is that there? No. There, maybe? There. Alright, so we're gonna build a nest right there. Alright, so that's our nest. And then we're gonna build our Project Arrow right there. Okay. Then we'll do our mining thing. Be right there. And they're connected. And they're connected. See, they're connected. Silver. There we go. This is what I want. All right, so they're connected. There we go. All right, so those are connected. All right, and it's getting power right now. And it's doing its thing. Let's build some more power buildings. But why isn't it supplying this building with power? And now it's out of power. What happened? Okay. Or maybe it's... I'm not... What? Okay. We'll just... All right. We built the mining thing. We built the Project Arrow for the logistic web. Okay, we got the visual representation. Let's place a primary purpose factory somewhere near the mining system. Okay, so primary, I guess that's one of these things. Primary purpose factory. Well, it's connected. Alright, so that's the primary purpose factory. Alright, so now we have done that. This type of factory is used to process raw materials, blah, 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 blah. We will connect buildings together in the next tutorial step. Okay. The next node in production chain is the Omni Factory. Place it somewhere near the PP Factory. Sorry. Guys, it's a PP factory. They make PPs. Sorry. Okay. Okay. What? What are you buzzing at me for? I didn't do anything. Um. Okay, so the next node I placed it. Okay, this building can produce complex materials and building constructs. Select solid frame rest. Okay, sure. That's in the Omni Factory. Solid frame. Okay. Sure. Okay, so I've done all these things. Let's go next. Let's create our first production line in the mining system. In the mining system, open. Wait. In the mining thing. Open the logistics page. Okay. Here you can see all your output materials from this building. Select iridium. All right, I've selected iridium. And create a new logistics link. Okay. All right, target into the PP factory. Is that, wait, which one's which? Is that the PP factory? Okay, that's the PP factory. Okay. No logistic input. Hang on. Okay. I guess we need these things, maybe. All right, so now. Okay, so now we made a logistics link between the factory, the mining station, and the PP factory. Okay, sure. Also, the entire link creation process may be simplified by using the left. Wait, what? The left control. Okay, I guess. Okay. Default logistics links will be processed by flying drones. After link creation, one drone. There are no drones. Oh, I had to create the thing. Raw materials require more material. War mech. All right, hang on. I'll turn the mute. Do you want me to turn the music off? I apologize. I guess this is ambient. Yeah. Sorry, don't mean to drive you insane. It was kind of monotonous. Well, dude, It was kind of. It was kind of. Yeah. All right. Default. Oh wow, you can zoom in quite a bit, can't you? That's cool. I like how the trees have individual shadows. That's nifty. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to drive you insane. But now that I think about it, that music was kind of like someone had an old Casio keyboard. It was just like. It was kind of like even I could play that. All right. So the default is to do flying drones. I think we did that. We have a drone. Okay. No, it's fine. It's fine. No, if you don't say anything, I won't know to do anything. So I don't want to drive you insane. So I'm glad you told me. All right. Raw materials are quite heavy. Drone is not the most efficient way to transfer. Here you can optimize logistics by using pipeline junctions. Okay, so let's do a thing. Where's a thing? Pipeline junction. You need to insert pipeline nodes inside your production chain. Well, there's one. How about that? That good? Right there? That work? That work for you guys? Hey, Fernando. Okay, so wait. Use your pipelines and connect it with logistic links. Okay, so let's see. So, yip-a-doop. Okay, so now I just created a link going here and then here. Okay. Oh, wait, no, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to create a link, go to here. I think that's what I wanted to do. I think. Maybe? Sure? I think I did it right. I think. Maybe. Hopefully. Possibly. Moonbase. Oh wow, I haven't seen all of Space 1999. I only saw some of the first season, and I never finished it. But I heard the first season's the only good one. I've heard a lot like Sequest, it has major changes in the second season. Um, so yeah, I never finished Space 1999. Um, I liked what I saw of the first season, but I don't know. I think even for me, the premise was a little too like. Started watching that and Blake 7 at the same time, and I accidentally spoiled myself for the ending of Blake 7, so I never finished it because I was angry. Okay. Anyway, game. So I started Blake 7. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I loved the ship, the Liberator. I loved the ship. So I wanted to learn more about the ship, so I looked up the ship on Wikipedia, you know? And the article about the ship spoiled the ending of the show, which I wasn't expecting. And I was like, well, why should I even watch this now? Oh, Liberation. Was it Liberator? That was the Liberator. Anyway, so yeah, I got like a few episodes into Blake 7. Really loved it. Oh, right. Liberation. Right, yes, of course. And then I got spoiled for the ending of the show, and I'm like, I can't finish this now. So I never finished Blake 7. I don't know if I can go back to it because I'm just angry that I got spoiled by a random Wikipedia article. So yeah, and 70s British sci-fi was so strange. Like what was that one show that was really far out there? Tripods? Was that one British really weird kind of that was a really creepy show, that one. That was a really creepy show. Yeah, exactly, Fernando. Oh, is Tripods early 80s? Yeah. Okay, I thought it was 70s. Um, it was Nickelodeon that introduced me to a lot of British stuff because they didn't have a lot of their own programming, so they bought a lot of British stuff like Danger Mouse, the Tomorrow People, what else? I can't remember what else, but they had a lot of British stuff on Nickelodeon back in the day. I love the Tomorrow People. Of course, Danger Mouse. All right, what are we doing? So we did the thing, we did the pipeline, we did that, right? Yes, okay. If you need to create more building constructs, you can create a production line with the corresponding recipe in the Omni Factory. So where's our Omni Factory? Is that our... No, that's our mining station. That's our Project Arrow. Okay, here's our Omni Factory. Okay. Oh, all right. The show was also pretty dark, Luke. Yeah, the show was also very dark and creepy. And it was a kid's show. It was a kid's show, for God's sakes. Very dark and creepy. We like some classic British comedies. We've tried to watch some British comedies. They don't like some of the older ones don't hold up. Like Are You Being Served? Hello? No. That one didn't hold up either. Faulty Towers somewhat holds up, but wow, they're not nice people. So that's kind of a harder one. That's also a hard one to watch. Recently, we tried to go watch Morse, and that was kind of tough. That was a hard watch. We found a list of best Morse episodes and just went through those because definitely a product of its time. Okay, so Triffids. Do I know that one? That one sounds familiar. Sounds very familiar. Might have watched that. Sounds really familiar. Hang on. Triffids. Is it a movie? Or was it Day of the Triffids? Was that one? Day of the Triffids? I think I saw that one. Oh, I did see this. Oh, God. Yeah, Day of the Triffids. Ooh. Was Psych 90s or 2000s? Because I couldn't get into Psych either. Yeah, I've seen Day of the Triffids. That thing gave me nightmares as a kid. Absolutely nightmares as a kid. Yeah, very, yeah, the Day of the Triffids came out in 1981. And I did see that as a kid. And that was... No, don't... This game is not really engaging me, so yeah, we can talk about TV. Okay, yeah, Psych was... I couldn't get into Psych. Oh. Okay, I don't know if I played that Cataclysm roguelike. It looked a bit intimidating. You know what? I turned the music down, but I'm still hearing some kind of weird background noise. Is it, it's Cataclysm, excuse me, is that Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead? Is that one? Oh, I see. I see. I couldn't get into Psych because I found the main character eminently dislikable or unlikable. Like, I didn't like that he was lying to everybody. Yeah, I really didn't like, I didn't really like him. Even though I like the other guy who was in the West Wing, I like that actor, and I liked his character in the West Wing. I didn't really like him in Psych either. Like, no one in Psych was really likable to me. So I'm like, why should I watch this? Okay, let's see. If you need to create more constructs, you can create a production line with a correspondent recipe in the Omni Factory. Instead of construct creation automation, you can order a specific constructs. You can order a specific constructs. Okay, I'm guessing the developer's first language is not English, which is okay. All resources will be transferred there by free drones. It'll be less effective, but very useful when you need to create only a few constructs. Okay. Factory buildings can be grouped together to reduce production lines complexity. Select a building holding the G button. Choose another. Okay, choose another building of the same type. Okay, I only have the one building right now. Could I build another I guess we have multiple factories. So I guess we can only have one factory making. Well, that's good to know that there was some character development, but like from jump, I couldn't stand the guy, so I was like, I don't want to stick with it. And I know so many people who love Psych, but I just couldn't get into it. You know what I started rewatching recently that holds up for the most part? Oh no, no, oh no, oh Luke, oh no, oh no. I started so the show Eureka just started on Amazon Prime. It just, dropped on Amazon Prime, and I wanted to show it to my wife. So I watched because some shows don't hold up after a passage of time, and some do, you know. So I watched the first episode of Eureka to see if it held up and was still entertaining, and it was very entertaining. So at some point, I'm going to show Eureka to my wife because I really liked that show. I really liked Eureka. So probably going to show Nicole that at some point. Still need to finish Alien Nation, though, come to think of it. Okay, anyway. So, factory buildings can be grouped together. Oh, really? Yikes. It's kind of funny how, like, you say that and someone will be like, it was a different time. It was only like 20 years ago. You'd be surprised. All of Alien Nation holds up. I mean, the movie is darker than the show, but I've been showing my wife the show for the first time, and it's amazing how well the show holds up. I mean, yeah, of course it's a bit of filler, but I like to think of it as world building. So we have a few episodes to finish of the show, and then the TV movies. So yeah, we're gonna get through that at some point. Yeah, 20 years ago was very, very, very different. Yeah, I didn't think the magic was gone from the telemovies. It was different, but for the most part, I got the same vibe from the Alien Nation TV movies because it was almost entirely the same people. It was just told differently because they were movies instead of like 45-minute episodes, so it was a little different in that regard. But I loved them. Those were. Oh yeah, I as much as I love Firefly, I wanted more Alien Nation, and the reason they canceled Alien Nation was stupid. I read about this back in the day. Oh, and they also talk about it on the special features. Fox, as a new network, had a lot of good stuff, and Alien Nation was actually a hit for them, but because they weren't doing as well as they thought they should be doing, they canceled everything after their first year. Everything. Whether it was doing well or not. They canceled everything except The Simpsons. They canceled everything. So, because they didn't think they were doing well enough, Fox just canceled everything, including Alien Nation, even though Alien Nation was a hit. So yeah, very frustrating. Very, very frustrating. Yeah. And they are making more Red Dwarf. I need to get back into Red Dwarf. I was big into Red Dwarf until I think it was season 8 when they got back to the ship and the crew was resurrected. Spoilers. And that was painfully unfunny. So I just stopped watching. But apparently it gets better after that. So I need to get back into because I love Red Dwarf. It's just that season wrecked it for me, and yeah, I've heard that like after a bit of a dip, because one of the two guys that created it left. I hear it finds its footing again, so I need to get back to it. Yeah, 100%. I think the first 3 seasons were even excellent, but seasons, I mean, the hollow virus, man. Oh, the king of the potato people won't let me let you out. Oh man. Yeah, Red Dwarf is still terrific. Yeah, that's one of those older British comedies that does hold up, like Yes Minister. Okay, what are we doing? All right, so sure, factories can be grouped together if I build more factories. More production lines will require more energy at the beginning. Only wind energy is simple and also gains bonuses from cold. Yeah, that holovirus episode, man, that's top tier for me. Oh my god. Who'll clean up the mess? Are you sure to want to go to red alert? It does mean changing the bulb. It's also been great in Death in Paradise seeing the actor who played Kat in that. That was also a lot of fun. Okay. All right. You need to complete the beacon. The first stages require simple materials. After the second beacon level, orbit construction mode will be available. You need to chain all beacon parts together. So wait, is this are these, okay, so these are the beacon reflectors. Where's the main beacon? So that's the tutorial. That's the whole tutorial? What a shit tutorial that was. That was possibly one of the worst tutorials I have ever seen. Very little guidance. Hopelessly vague. Doesn't really give me indication as to what I'm supposed to actually do. Yeah, I think I'm done with this confusing pile of whatever this is. I'm sorry, developer. I try not to be negative. I really do. I know how hard making games is. I get that. Making games is a labor of love, and it's a lot of work, and you put your heart and soul into it. It's a very, I understand. I understand. I'm a critic though, but I understand the blood, sweat, and tears that goes into a creative endeavor like making a game. Like what I'm doing here, Space Game Junkie. This is a creative endeavor. So I get the work that goes into a creative endeavor, but this is not good. Your tutorial, that is, again, one of the worst tutorials I've ever seen. It's vague, it's unhelpful, it doesn't explain things very well, and now I don't know what am I supposed to be doing next? What am I supposed to? This might have just been a bad day for it. No, I don't think so. I mean, it's a logistics game. Fine. But still, there's a goal here. There's a goal here, and the goal apparently is to connect these beacons to the main beacon. Oh, I guess which is right here. Apparently, you need to build all these things. But the tutorial didn't explain that to me. I just found this out by accidentally clicking on this. So I need all these things, I guess, to make to go into orbit, I guess. It's just what's the words I'm looking for? Maybe too much of a sandbox is what I'm going for. Like, I think a player for a complex game, and this is very complex. I think the player for a complex game like this needs more guidance. Needs more like, so we need, let's see. So we need these things. We need a lens. Okay. So it goes too far. So we need a lens. Fine. How do we make a lens? I can't pin this recipe anywhere. Can I look? Okay, so that's a cookbook, which is kind of a small wiki. There's not a lot here. So if I wanted to make this thing, I need all these different things to make it. But do I have to keep coming back here to get this recipe? Like, I can't pin this anywhere. Can I? No. Okay. And do I need to build these things to get this working? It's not nothing. It's not well explained. It's not. Oh, man. It just isn't very well explained. Okay, so I need a solid frame. What? So I need a out of logistics range. Yeah, look, these things need power. These things need to be connected logistically. And I don't think the tutorial does a good enough job of explaining how to link all this together. This feels like a massive project, massive project. And I feel like I was given a pamphlet. Like, you need to connect this global energy and logistics network. Here's a pamphlet of famous Jewish sports legends to get you started. That's an airplane reference if you don't know. I just feel like this game doesn't prepare you in any way. I feel like no, don't say that, Brian. So I don't think I have enough energy to stream anymore. I know this is a short one, but I have an appointment to go get some blood work and stuff in like an hour. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna stop because I'm tired and I'm hungry and I need caffeine. So Luke, you might be kind of right that maybe I should have played this on a day that I could have caffeine, but at the same time, I think this Endeavor, Galaxy Too Far here, is undercooked. I think it needs better tutorialization. I think it needs a better UI telling you what connects with what and how to connect. Like how do I make this happen? Okay, so I need to build a lens. I need to build. Okay, so I guess I need a solid frame and a magnetic frame. Sure. Okay. So how do I make that happen? I don't know. How do I get out of this even? Oh. So do I go back to one of these factories? All right. So we make a solid frame, I guess. So we need cobalt. So do we make another thing for cobalt, I guess? Too close to another mining zone. Well, no underground resource. Too close to another mining zone. So how do you get cobalt then? How do I get cobalt? Water level too high. Haha. It's very confusing. And the tutorial does, I'm sorry developer, the tutorial does a very poor job of telling you what you need to do. I feel like games like this need more people playtesting it before it goes live. Like, when I play a game like this, I get the feeling that the developer didn't have any friends of theirs play it with them and tell them what needed to be done. Because that tutorial smacks of, I know how to play this, I'll just write it up. Do. I'm sorry. I feel bad because it's a pretty game. A lot of thought has clearly gone into making these supply logistics chains work. But the problem is how to make those chains work is not evident to the player. Like a game that was just as complex, just as complicated. Ooh. What was that one called? Yeah, a game that is just as complicated is called Clanfolk. It's on Steam in early access right now. But the thing about that game is that the UI is such a beautiful, beautiful UI. It makes it very easy to see what's related to what, how what affects what. It like the UI for that game is one of the best I've ever seen. And a lot of thought went into telling the player, not only telling the player how to use the AI, but using the AI to show the player what needs to be done, where your weaknesses are, that sort of thing. You need a really good UI, and you really need a good explainer of how the UI works. And this game has neither of those things. Clanfolk, hang on, I have the link right here. I'll put it in the chat. I streamed it a little while back. I was hang on, I have the link right here. I was in tears of joy in regards to the UI for that game. I was like, because I'm something of a UI nut. I love a good UI. A good UI is so important. And that UI made me cry tears of joy. Because it made being the manager of this colony so efficient, elegant. Just, this is the opposite of Clanfolk. I hate to be that negative, but this is the opposite. I feel like I'm being told nothing. Clanfolk, yeah, apparently Clanfolk is one of those RimWorld inspired games, but instead of like a future colony, it's like ancient Scotland. But and I don't do well with games like that, but Clanfolk I could actually play because the UI is one of the most brilliant UIs I've interfaces I've ever seen. So yeah, if you haven't gotten Clan Folk yet, please do. It's great. It's worth it. It's still in early access. When's it coming out of early access? Do we even know? So anyway. So I feel bad because clearly someone put a lot of thought into this. But they didn't go far enough into making it clear to the player what needs to be done. And I don't think that's good gameplay. I get that a game should be challenging, but not giving the player enough information to do what they need to do, I don't feel is a fair challenge. And yeah, I think this game needs a lot more work. So yeah, it's called Galaxy Too Far. It comes out today. I cannot recommend it because of the poor tutorialization, the poor documentation, the poor user interface, and it's just for a game this complex and complicated, it does not give the player the tools they need, I feel, to effectively do what needs to be done. I don't even really know what needs to be done. I guess connect all these things together. But how? How do I connect all these things together? These beacons. How do I do that? Okay, anyway. So that's going to do it for today, my friends. I know it's kind of a shorter stream. I apologize, but I don't have the energy to... I don't know what I would do for an hour if I kept streaming right now, and I just don't have it in me to do more. So it's going to be it for today. Hope you all have a great day. Be safe, be well, take care of each other. Please get vaccinated if you haven't already. Thank you, Luke. Get your shots, wear your masks. Please, please get your shots. Thank you as always to our patrons for literally keeping the lights on around here and paying for things like Restream. And don't forget to always wear your helmet. With that, we'll see you tomorrow for more Simcopter. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Bye-bye.